And Mine Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful weekend. I know I am. Had a few days off just to relax and just settle back. Obviously, let the market do its thing. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor and none of this is financial advice, and none of the information provided in this video should ever be taken or seen as a signal to buy or to sell. First and foremost, we look at the crypto bubbles, and as you can see, market cap is at that $1 billion mark with a price of $83. Volume is very, very low. Obviously, being the weekend, nearly $9 million. Currently down 0.1% in the hour. Currently up 0.2% in the day, down 1.6% in the week. Overall, we're down 27% in the year so far. But again, as we know, this does not bother me. I am here for the long term because I believe in the tech. I believe that things are about to get juicy at some point. And we move over to coin stats here. And as we can see, market cap of the overall crypto is currently over that 2.5 trillion. And we can see the 24-hour volume is actually down nearly 50%. Again, this could be partly to do with the weekend and the sentiment at the moment. BTC dominance still 51.7, which is currently only slightly up at 0.04%. And if we look down here, well, we can see everything pretty much red. There's a few in there that have got greens. And if we keep moving down, still red. Lots of red in the market. The sentiment at the moment is pretty low. If you go on crypto Twitter, people throwing their toys out of their prams, getting all upset. And then we see Quant currently sitting at 75 on the rankings lift and a couple of greens in there, which is absolutely nice. And as we said, volume is quite low, just sitting above that $1 billion at the moment. But if we move over here and we look at this, and we can see all the way back from December 2022, and we just see we're trailing. We are literally this accumulation zone, and we're right at the bottom of it. We've picked out of it a few times, but we've always returned back in. So for me, this is a great accumulation period, and that's what I've been doing over the weekend, just grabbing a few more at these prices, which I think, in my personal opinion, is a steal at the moment. And we've seen over the last few days or so, this new wallet, they're sniping at these levels again. CB to private wallet, 6,236 quant, valued at over $500,000. This wallet only holds quant and currently no outflows. Now, obviously seeing value in that. We can also see this one, a fifth text to this private wallet in the last 5 days. CB to private wallet, 3,915 quant, which is just over that $300,000 mark. Little and often, this wallet now holds a total of nearly 10,000 quant, nearly a value of $830,000. So just sweeping it up as retail gets fatigued and desperate to see green candles. But we are patient. We are here for the long term. Now, I posted this, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and it says, I like to dig on chain. And I do. I like to look at these big wallets in the top 50 or so. And this one is very, very interesting. Because I wonder what technology Copper Technologies will be using for its custodian agnostic settlement network, Overledger. Now, this is really, really interesting. UK-based Copper is Quant's 13th largest holder with over 143,000 quant worth over $11 million. Now, it's quite interesting because we can see this. The crypto custody firm Copper launches a custodian agnostic settlement network for institutional clients. And we can read here, crypto custody firm on Thursday launched a new settlement network for institutional clients involved in trading and holding digital assets called the Copper Network. The platform is custodian agnostic, scalable and private, and one that the crypto custody firm said is an industry first. The digital asset firm added that the new network will give a growing number of institutional clients the ability to settle their OTC trades with all their counterparties, regardless of where they custody their assets. A gateway for institutional finance. Copper founder and CEO Dmitry Tokarev said the new platform will allow the firm to continue its ambition to become the primary gateway to digital assets for institutional investors. Now, we know that Gilbert's talked about the year of institutional adoption is 2024. So looking very, very interesting. As we also know, Copper appoints former Chancellor Philip Hammond as chair, and obviously very closely connected with the government, obviously being able to find that network whenever needed. And obviously, we know Copper has had some big funding from Barclays as well. So keeping it very, very British there. This news came not long after Copper launched its institutional trading platform for tokenized securities in the United Arab Emirates. It just keeps getting spicier. I know why I hold Quant, and most of the top 30 holders are just storing and stacking. We can see here, Copper custody firm Copper launches institutional trading platform for tokenized securities. And we can see here, crypto custody firm Copper on Wednesday launched a new digital assets brokerage platform for institutional trading in the United Arab Emirates called Copper Securities. The platform combines a suite of blockchain based financial and custodial services with securities financing and payment applications to follow the next 12 months. According to a press release, the new platform will be integrated with Copper's custodial partners, providing access to financial instruments in over 90 markets across the globe. The new platform offers institutional investors access to tokenized securities, allowing traders to leverage blockchain technology and smart contracts to manage traditional instruments such as equities. Things are getting very, very interesting, especially when you see these connections, especially when we see this, when we see custodian agnostic settlement network, which I believe Quant is connected to. Very similar to Six Exchange, who are also, we know, using Quant Overledger and also have a custodian agnostic settlement network. Now, we can also see this. So, Quant, the first time in many weeks, we've seen the spot exchange reserves for Quant lower than 250,000. Now, it's slightly creeped over that over in the last few days. It was currently sitting at 246. It's just gone back over again, but it's very, very promising because this is very important. I see this from Futility in replying to one of my tweets, replying to a video that I did where I said, you just don't see it. He says here, when you say there's only 250k quant available on exchanges, most people miss what it means. Less than 2% of quant is available to buy. What he's talking about is spot exchange reserves. More than 98% of quant is unavailable for purchase. Quant is already suffering a massive supply shock. Any sustained demand will cause a price explosion. And I completely agree, but I think we need to go a little bit lower because people at the moment are opposed to anything related to CBDCs, retail CBDCs. But as we know, they are moving forward very, very quickly with wholesale CBDCs. So we also see this from Greg Lund. Quant has completed the final step in obtaining their European patent. All translations and fees have now been submitted to the Patent Office. And in the coming weeks, their unique method of chronologically ordering transactions across different blockchains will officially become protected for the next 20 years in 38 EU countries. That is huge. Ahead of the game is an understatement. And as we can see here, the European patent application Quant Network Limited in response to the official communication under Rule 71.3 EPC dated 16th of May 2024. So things are moving very, very quickly. We also see this from Tokenizer because there's been a little bit of FUD about the patents and everything else because there's been new quant FUD against their patents as any tech can technically be patented. In fact, there's over 3.6 million patents. What makes Quant so special in this regard? On average, patent life cycles see 6 citations. Quant has already amassed over 50 citations. 30 plus are by F500 firms and institutions. And you can see here Toyota, Accenture, SAP, IBM, Intel, RBC, CME, Circle, DAICT, Hitachi, and General Electric. So absolutely huge there. And these are just a few of the big names that have been cited on Quant's patent on blockchain communication ordering. Some have even cited it on more than one occasion. This is an essential piece towards ensuring a multi-chain future through synchronizing the time they operate on. It's clearly something the industry now realizes and are all looking to build upon with the framework laid by underlying the patent. Any technology can be patented in, but how many patents are catching the eyes of this many world leaders in just their first year? So it's absolutely huge. I see this as a massive, massive achievement via the Quant team. Now, going back to this, I see this from Clocky. Now, I've had some time off. I've had more time off over the last couple of weeks. We're coming into the summer. It's holiday season. I go away a lot over the weekends. Now, I believe it's really important that we do step away from the chart, step away from all the information. I think a lot of the fundamentals for me personally, have been done. This is just about bringing you the news and what's happening during the week. So at the moment, I'm only doing a video every other day, but I will up that as the news, as more juicy news comes in. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to overload you with too many videos. So here, clocky, like this, take the time off. Take the time to enjoy every moment outside of crypto. Take the time to spend with the family. Take the time for yourself. The money can wait. And he's absolutely right because this, for me, is a long term view. Even though, we could see things move a lot quicker than even what I think it might do. Because obviously, coming into the summer, we've got all the regulations, we've got the possibility of many things starting to play out. But again, nobody can be sure. We just have to wait and see. Remember, enjoy your life, enjoy your time. All the best, and I'll catch you later.